Did you know that international health experts estimate there are 12 million people in 88 different countries around the world with Leishmaniasis? I'm Bob Killick-Kendrick. I'm a Leishmaniasis specialist, and I'm your host for this 6th episode of What's Biting My Dog. Leishmaniasis is a disease caused by a microscopic parasite called Leishmania and is spread by the bites of infected sandflies. There are 30 species of mammals throughout the world that can be reservoirs of infection, but the most important of these is the domestic dog. The sandfly lives in warm places, hence Leishmaniasis is most common in Central and South America, around the Mediterranean, parts of Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. Experts predict that due to climate change, the distribution of Leishmaniasis will spread towards the north, because sandflies are currently being found in places where they were never seen before, like the north of Italy. Leishmaniasis is a very complicated disease which can affect many animals, including dogs, but also people. In human patients, it can present itself in many different forms. It can affect the skin, cutaneous Leishmaniasis, or the internal organs known as visceral Leishmaniasis, which is often fatal. But also other presentations have been seen. In India, for example, the disease is called Kala Azar or black disease, and here the organs are affected and many people die from it. During the Second Gulf War, around 650 US soldiers experienced skin lesions, and they were diagnosed as cutaneous Leishmaniasis. They called it Baghdad boil. In Europe around the Mediterranean, there are many cases found in immune-depressed patients, like HIV patients, who suffer badly if they get infected with the disease. Another example can be found across the Atlantic in Colombia, where more than 3,400 soldiers from the Colombian army were diagnosed with Leishmaniasis in 2004. Apparently, a contributing factor was that many of the affected soldiers didn't use the officially provided insect repellent because they didn't like the smell of it. Treatment of Leishmaniasis is time-consuming and expensive. There's no vaccine, but fortunately, the disease can be cured in people. However, there is no curative therapy yet available for dogs. Although current treatment for dogs will not kill all the parasites, if started early, it can cure the signs of disease, and the dog can have a happy and healthy life for many years to come. Control of this disease has been attempted by culling infected dogs, destroying the sandfly habitat, and insecticide spraying, but these methods are controversial and they're not widely accepted by everybody. The only real way to control it is to stop the sandfly from biting the dogs. Would you like to know how many people are going to be on our planet in the year 2054 and how this is going to affect the vector-borne diseases? We're going to talk about that in the next episode of What's Biting My Dog?